What's going on, guys? Giorgio Armani. I think we got a banger for you guys if I remember correctly, but I got to travel back in time because I haven't put this fragrance on in a minute. Strap up.
Okay, doing it for two. I watch that head move side to side as I let this in into the room. You are on top, let's connect minds. Trying to get into a mood. We gon' be fine. Close up the blinds, no rush. Finish the food.
Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I'm your host for the evening. Today from the house of Giorgio Armani, we have Armani Code Eau de Parfum. I might have even done a review of this like when I first got started with the channel, so my apologies if I did, but I don't think we touched on Armani Code Absolute or the Eau de Parfum. I think we might have did the Parfum or we haven't even done it at all. So let's get my initial thoughts on this. I should have been reviewed this because Armani Code Absolute, I really love. So we're going to put this on skin. Again, this is the Eau de Parfum concentration, and I want to see what it's hitting for. I feel like people sleep on Armani Code. You know, we talk a lot about Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, Eros, stuff like that. Those are kind of like the Titan designers. But I think we got to put more respect on Armani Code. So this is essentially like a fresh, spicy vanilla. That's immediately what I get hit with is some fresh spices, a heart of vanilla. What does this remind me of? No. Hold on, guys. Oh, shoot. I almost just tripped and hit my butt. Okay. No. There might be a foul on the play, guys. Hold on. I normally get into my little rant. I got to let this dry down because there might be a flag on the play with this fragrance. Wow. Shh. I am really okay. Before I say anything, okay, for the purposes of this video, fresh spicy vanilla. Okay, let's switch windows here because I think there might be a flag on the play. I am curious to see what they said this fragrance reminds them of. Because the fragrance I'm thinking of just came out. Wow. So now let's go here. Of course this got, you know, super high praises. I told y'all, man, this fragrance was the truth. And now I'm a little pissed off because now I know why. Oh, no, that's wrong. This fragrance reminds me of Reflection Man. No. Ubagant. Which one? Okay. So do they put Armani Code on here? No. Okay, but that's interesting that on Armani Code, they put it, right? Yeah, they did. Because that's what this reminded me of, guys. I'm going to keep it real with you. I was smelling it, and I'm like, what does this remind me of? This smells so familiar. A slightly spicier Gucci Guilty Elixir. Gucci Guilty Elixir is a little more clean, a little more open, a little less spicy. But now I know why Armani Code Eau de Parfum is so good. Because it smells like Gucci Guilty Elixir. But really, Gucci Guilty Elixir smells like Armani Code. It's just more summer minked out. It's pimped out. It's got a little less texture. I like it. I mean, there's not much else to say. This is kind of like... It's interesting, right? Because it's got the spicy, sweet traits of like Sauvage, right? But it's more vanillic. It's got the vanillic nature of Eros EDT, blue, the blue bottle, but it's also coming with more spices and more ruggedness. Eros is a very pretty boy, turtleneck type of feel, But the vanilla in it reminds me of Eros, and it also reminds me of Gucci Guilty Elixir. The spiciness of it reminds me of a kind of Sauvage take. Wow. I mean, if you have Armani code Eau de Parfum, you don't need Gucci Guilty Elixir. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to keep it tall with you. And I said Gucci Guilty Elixir was like the best release. Is this a 2025 release? No, it was a super late 2023 release. Quentin Biche is remixing. Who made Gucci Guilty Elixir? Who made Armani Code? I'm so sorry, guys. I'll take you with me. Come on for this ride. Who made this? Who's a perfumer? Do I gotta chat GPT this? Let's throw on some chat GPT. I'm sorry, guys. It's late at night. I don't really feel like being super formal. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is kind of what we do. Hey, who is the perfumer for Giorgio Armani's Armani Code Eau de Parfum, the 2024 release for men?
According to Fragrantica, the perfumer for the 2024 men's Armani Code Eau de Parfum is Olivier Polge.
Okay, so it's not Quentin Biche, huh?
That's right. Olivier Polge is the one behind this latest release. If you have any other fragrance-related questions, just let me know.
Okay, I appreciate your help. Does anybody think that this fragrance smells like Gucci Guilty Elixir?
Some fragrance enthusiasts do find similarities between the two, but opinions are mixed, and a few people think they're distinct enough to tell apart. It's always fun to compare notes, though.
All right, thanks. I'm going to get back to doing my show, okay? You have a great day.
Thanks so much. Have a fantastic day, and good luck with your show. Feel free to reach out anytime.
Chat GPT is incredible, isn't it, guys? Okay, so anyways, let's speed this up because I've already taken a lot of your guys' time. Okay, so this is a fresh, spicy vanilla. It's sophisticated. It accomplishes having a little bit of. I still think this is pretty boy territory. It doesn't quite have the Sauvage growl, but it's trying to. It's kind of like a soft meow with the fresh, spicy. It's not totally vanillic. I know Versace Eros is, there's apple, there's mint, I think there's lavender, but it's mostly a vanilla, right? It's just got a lot of character. So it's got the Versace Eros vanilla, or the same type of vanilla as Gucci Guilty Elixir, but it tries to capture a little Simba level growl with some fresh spiciness, and that's about it. The notes. Top note mandarin orange, middle note nutmeg, base note tonka bean. I think this fragrance is ultimately going to dry down same way as Gucci Guilty Elixir, where you get this vanillic tonka bean type of experience with not as much spices left in it. It is a great fragrance though. I really like it. I think personally I give it a 7. In the designer category, it is a 7. It's not a classic. It's walking in a lot of different footsteps. I do think I can't say that on here. I give it a 7. I'm not gonna discuss and debate its power ranking amongst the other designer fragrances in this space, but I'm not mad at you if you own this. And you may even be able to get this fragrance cheaper than something like a Gucci Guilty Elixir. Let's see what it's going for on Joma. Joma's selling a 75 ml for 85. Okay, so they're still trying to do the Giorgio Armani, pricing and whatever. So, I mean, I think Gucci Guilty Elixir has a little more of a modern feel, but they're virtually the same fragrance. Don't worry about skipping. If you like this DNA but want more growl, go Sauvage. If you want something like this but more modern, Gucci Guilty Elixir, just to have the new latest thing, because I think the Oris root comes through better amongst the vanilla for a little more class than Armani Code. But this is classy and sweet. So this is for the guy who wants the everyday utility fragrance that can double as the date night fragrance. But I think Armani Code Absolute, Armani Code Absolute, I'm pretty sure I like that one way better. Yeah. So yeah, I give this a 7 out of 10 because it's very average and it's competing with a lot of different stuff like it. You know, I was able to name like 5 or 6 fragrances that will remind you of this, but it definitely is a good, I guess, dumb reach type of scent. It can be somewhat classy, you know, upscale casual. It can lean into date night. It's not going to be special for your date night, maybe a daytime date. I think you could wear this all year round, any season, any reason. This would just be like your everyday fragrance. Can it be signature for that reason? Maybe, but you're going to remind that girl of a lot of her exes, put it that way. Price on this for an Armani Code, I feel like Armani Code, that line of fragrances has much better smells than this. So shop around, go into Sephora or Ulta Beauty to find the best Armani Code. I do think Armani Code is slept on because, you know, Sauvage, Eros, Bleu de Chanel, Sauvage Elixir, all those fragrances, Gucci Guilty Elixir, they kind of have stole the show. But there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Armani Code, that there's at least 1 or 2 super bangers in there that kind of, if you can get in and find them, can be signature because everybody else is going to be chasing Eros, Sauvage Elixir, Original Sauvage, Gucci Guilty Elixir, stuff like that. And you can kind of creep in and have the similar vibes, but kind of not smell like everybody else. So I do think there is a place for it. I think there's also an amazing clone of Armani Code Absolute, if I'm not mistaken, called Harmony Code. It's sold out a lot. Look on BT Senses YouTube. There's one he speaks super highly of. I just don't know the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I give this a 7 out of 10. It just doesn't seem, it seems like there's better Armani Codes. And I'm drawing a blank as to which ones those are. I'm going to have to stop in Sephora and Ulta Beauty. I do remember some stuff having a little more complexity, a little more foresty, earthy richness, and giving more of a classy feel. But this does smell strikingly close to Gucci Guilty Elixir. So if you have it, don't worry about getting Gucci Guilty Elixir. You've got a pretty solid fragrance. Like, comment, subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell. Again, this was the Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment. What is the best Armani Code, including the flankers? Sound off in the comments. I do talk back. And yeah, it's a 7 for me. Not too shabby, but nothing to write home about. Nothing to go back and visit for me personally. Hope you guys stay blessed. Until next time, peace.